Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Red Door Yoga Mini Sutra series online. I'm thrilled to be here with you guys today. Today I wanted to talk about the idea that what lights you up is a match that usually becomes a bonfire. Now, I have lived my life, pretty much all of it, by yoga philosophy, wherein I live my life by something called dharma. Dharma, effectively for the talk today, means duty. But another way of thinking about dharma is it is your role, it is your purpose for being. And all of us have dharma. And when we start looking at dharma, we realize that we have different dharmas, and we even have hierarchy of dharmas. But effectively, to put this very simply, we're all here for a purpose. And we have a big purpose and a small purpose. The big purpose, or the overall purpose, the collective purpose, is that we're all here to be of service. The small purpose, when we look at it, is very specific to the individual. And what that means is that we're each built in a particular way. So we're each built to be particular tools, particular type of tools to accomplish particular things. And that is why we're given gifts and passions. Now, I have spoken of this before, but the reason that I'm talking about this a little bit more today is because it recently came up in discussion with the live Q&A in the mentorship group that I run, the Masterful Path mentorship group. And one of the things that's kind of a sticking point for people, that where they kind of get blocked, where they have difficulty figuring out what their dharma is, what their purpose is that they have trouble figuring out what their gifts and their passions are. And the sticking point within that is usually that they believe that it has to be something big. It has to be something impressive. It has to be something that they can see is going to go somewhere and achieve some great big thing. But what I really want you to understand is that your gifts and your passions, your dharma, okay, it's a match. It's a little light that's inside of you that just goes, this makes me happy. And I'm moved towards this thing. I am driven towards this thing, and I seem to have a gift for this thing. Okay? And it has to serve no other purpose in this moment than you becoming alive when you engage with it. That's all. Okay? And as you become alive and you do this thing, you engage with this thing over and over and over, you walk this path, then what you are supposed to do will encounter you. Okay? But for most of us, we are so busy, thinking about trying to access something that, is great. If I use an example, let's say Martin Luther King Jr., okay, so I think almost everybody knows who he is, or I should say was, and he was very significant in terms of the civil rights movement in the United States, and that had repercussions in North America as a whole and in other places. But I am absolutely certain that he did not, wake up at 10 years old and then go, I am going to lead the civil rights movement that's going to lead to the idea of equality for all men and all races, and men I use as human beings and all races. I'm sure he didn't do that at 10 years old, even though, maybe the idea occurred to him in terms of, I would like this. But what he did was he started to engage with what he believed in. And in this case was, the path of religion, the path of being a speaker. And then, as he continued, he became better at this thing because he had a certain gift, he had a certain build for this. And then things came to him that he then had choices to make. And each choice that he made to step into his dharma, step into his gift, step into his passion, actually is what created the idea of the person that we know today. Okay? And this is what we need to look at for ourselves, is that you don't have to know where this is going. All you need to do is know that it lights you up and it makes you happy and that you are moved towards it. It has to serve no other purpose than that. Its purpose will reveal itself over time. So I hope this was helpful, everyone. And again, it was my pleasure being here with you. If you found this helpful, please do like the video. Please do share the video with others. This is how we expand our community and we get the philosophy out there, and we're able to serve a greater community. And so, across the globe, I'd love to be able to reach out and share this with others. That's my dharma. Okay, have a wonderful rest of your day, wherever and whenever you are. If you are finding us on YouTube, please do subscribe to the channel. If you are finding us on Facebook or LinkedIn or anywhere else, again, please do like and share, and do comment on the videos, because I actually really enjoy reading the comments, because those comments let me know how these lessons are landing for you, where I can be of more service. And if you've got questions, ask them in the comment section. I take these, in, and then I, plan for future mini sutras for you guys. I will see you all very soon again online. Namaste.